Hello, welcome to my channel, HDPP Towing. This is my HDPP. It's a 2018 heavy-duty payload package. Got about 27, less than 28,000 miles on it. I'm sitting on a private trailer here. Let me give you a good look at it. Give you a good look at the setup. Let's see, I upgraded the tires. You see you have a Michelin LT, and not many other upgrades I made to the truck, but the tires are what I needed. And if you look at the payload here, I have another side here, but it's just some of the contents I have in the back here. If you look at the payload here, we got the wrong door handle, looking out the track. The payload you see right here is 2472. That's the payload, and truck tow and handle this pretty well. This is an XLT. Don't have a whole lot of options because you can't get so many options on the XLT. Got the console, sitting console. You got the remote start. First you got upgrade the stereo. I think of the touch screen, My Touch from Ford. The tires here. I upgraded these tires when I had 11,000 miles on them on the Goodyear. Sold a Goodyear to a friend. Sold off 5 and bought me 5 LTs, Michelin. These tires, the difference. The tires makes more of a difference than the weight, the lightweight. The truck is light. You can feel it sometimes. Well, you can feel it, but it's not. It's the tires. The Achilles heel of the half-ton truck. The tires are terrible. Well, this right here came with the Goodyear Wrangler C-rated tire. They was good, but you knew that the tires were flexing, especially in breezy conditions. But these right here, you won't get a lot of flex. This thing here moves as a unit. You can see got the Boat Sway Pro. I'm gonna show you the bows on this thing here. See that bow, like a bow-legged woman. But that's what you want here. That's right here what you want to get that nice sway control. And on my tires, I got 70s here. It's so hot, but usually I run 70s on the back, 65 on the front here. And as you can see, they sit level. Now I added some airbags to this. You can see the airbags here. You can see the reason why I added it's only 5 pounds. I think it's 6 pounds in the bags now. So this way, I didn't buy the bags to help towing or to level it. It's set level without the bags. The reason why I bought the airbag, I only bought it for one type of condition. You see my driveway? Now, when they finished developing this right here, this right here was actually level. And for some reason, they built a hump in here. So it was sitting up the driveway, and the sidewalk was about 5 inches off. And so you can see how, once I put this traffic here, you can see how as you come up here, and it got this ridge over here. So I had to, nothing much I could do about it. I had to connect these two together. You can see how I connected the two together. And the reason why I need the airbags is because when I'm coming out the yard, my rear tire would hit this right here. The passenger tire would hit that corner right here. At the same time, when that hits that part, that low part right there, this right foot of the stabilizer would barely drag. You can see how I got another one that I need to put it on, but that one there would barely drag the ground. I didn't hear it. I just saw it was bent. I said, how the heck that happened? And so it would drag the ground somewhere up in here, just about 4 inches. It would just kind of scrape it. And that was enough to damage it, because what happened was when I dropped the hitch on it, of course it compressed the suspension and that kind of lowered it, and just enough where it was dragging it about a 4-inch the sidewalk here. So with the airbag will keep the suspension from compressing. And then once I get it out of the yard, I'll take the air out. I don't need the air now. And there are a couple of situations where when you have these type of curves here, where the driveway comes down and it's kind of a little steep here, like a dip. I think it's more like a drainage. And I end up dragging my bar. I replaced it. I had dragged it. Basically what it did, it was low enough where I had to buy these little bolts here, because it was dragging and it bent it. And so I would need airbag just for those type of situations. And those situations was kind of rare. It was at homecoming. When I went to homecoming, I parked in this area, this establishment. They let us park there, and that driveway was kind of steep coming out of there. It was a big dip, and I know that's what dragged that. So I need an airbag for that. I don't need it for the level out the truck. The truck is leveled out on its own at 5 pounds. I mean, before that. That would have about 5 or 6 pounds in there. And it probably helped with the bounce too, but this is the setup, 37 foot. 37. It didn't come with the Goodyear Endurance. I would not tow this big rig with the D-rated that it came with. Only the stiff Goodyear Endurance. And I got 70 pounds in that. Tire pressure monitor. So I got a tire pressure monitor right there. It's a big boy. It's a big boy. Never had no problem with sway. There's no white knuckling going on. Of course, I wouldn't be a white knuckling situation for me anyway. Look what we're dealing with here. We got 8,300 pounds. And that's before the second air. So it's about 8,400 pounds with the second air. Toes like a dream. One-handed. You don't have to grab it, which I do sometimes. But I don't have to grab it when a truck coming by. I don't have to slow down. I don't have to do make any adjustment when trucks coming by. So I'm gonna give a demonstration there. And I got a dash cam there. And I'm going to film it. I'm going to Cincinnati. It's a little short trip. But yeah, the sway bars for about the first, well, up until last year, I had one less link. Misread the instruction. And I had 4 links showing instead of 3. And it did fine. I didn't have any problem. But when I reread the instruction, actually I looked at somebody else. I saw them on the highway. I said, man, it's changed it kind of short. And I read the instruction. It's supposed to be 3 links short. And they counted, but it actually would be 3 links short when they count the number of links. But I had 4. So, but still, it still totaled pretty good. And I'm telling you what it did. It made it even better. You got a combination of, when I added that link, the tires, it makes a difference. A big difference. By the time I have to slow down, other bigger rigs are slowing down because the wind could be that blustery and they're on the road. I'm not passing no matter what I have because they're everybody's slowing down. So it's stable. The brakes, I'm gonna tell you what, the brakes are good. Never had no fade. One thing I don't like about the brakes, and probably had to do with the lightweight of the truck, is that when I do brake, I stop fine, but the front will lock up. Of course, it's putting more pressure on the front than the back. What I'm gonna do, I'm gonna put some, I'm gonna upgrade it to some slotted rotors, and haven't had any trouble with fade. But I do that with all my, even with my Hondas. I upgrade my rotors. I'm gonna use the deal pads, but I'm gonna upgrade my rotor. But I haven't had any trouble with fade. Stock's pretty good, but I really want more braking bite on the rear because I got the weight, and I want to get more out of my rear. but I'm gonna go ahead and add cross drill, not slide, cross drill on both. But it's really for the rear. But I'm gonna go ahead and do everything. But yeah, it's good. It does pretty good. I'll post a video. I'm hoping for a little. Actually, I'm hoping for a little breezy condition. But you'll see. I'll post it, and you'll be able to see how this thing handles going down there, Cincinnati there. So anyway, stay tuned. All right, bye.